Your host, Queen Everlena, and this is QEB. I am so excited today because I've got everyone's favorite FemC, Rasheeda, yes, from Love and Hip Hop ATL. She talking with your girl today. What's up, Rasheeda?
What's up, girl? How are you?
I'm good. I am good. I am so good, so good because I actually got roses yesterday. It was my sister's birthday yesterday, but it was also Valentine's Day. So you know we got to talk about that. So, what did your kids get you for Valentine's Day?
You know what? My son did. He came home. He had this little bear-looking thing in his hand. Talking about he got that from a girl. It wasn't even for me.
Aww, just
He gave me a
trifling.
hug and a kiss, and that was it. Happy Valentine's Day, Mom. That was it.
He love you every day.
I'm from him.
He love you every day. Now, of course, no, I'm gonna have to ask about Kirk. So, did you guys do something special?
Did we do anything special? No, we did not. We didn't do anything special. We actually, we went to a movie and just, where they just kind of served a little food. We just really was like chilling, drinks, that whole type of vibe. We didn't do anything over the top. We just wanted to chill. Work stopped early, which was the best part of the day.
Okay. Okay. Work stop early because I know you guys are in your film season right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I could just imagine. I could just imagine what to expect this season. I mean, last season, I totally fell in love with you. I'm admit it. I've only been in Atlanta for maybe about 5.5 years, and in the beginning, I didn't know who you were. Everybody just kept talking. I knew you were someone, but I didn't know exactly. I knew you were an artist, but I wasn't really familiar with your project, when I first came. And I was really glad that I was kind of keeping my fingers crossed when I knew that they were going to do Love and Hip Hop from Atlanta. I was really hoping that you would be on the cast so that I can learn more about you because, as journalists, we're naturally nosy. So I did not know that you were a mother, and I think that was so inspiring for me to be able to see you as a career woman and see you as a mother. I mean, you was letting all the women out there in America know that they can do both.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Yeah.
Now, it's a juggle. It can be difficult, but it can be done. And I'm glad I was able to at least get a small glimpse into that side of me. You can only do so much when you're, on a show that's on for an hour. But at the same time, it was a blessing for me to be able to put that out there, being a career woman, being a mother, being a wife.
Mhm.
Just
Yes.
somewhat showing how I juggle it.
Yes, because we all need help doing that, and I mean, the way our society is set up now is it's kind of like they make you pick and choose. Like, oh, you're going to be a successful woman, then you may have trouble, finding that Mr. Right. But it seems to me like you and Kirk, okay, despite what the critics say, you and Kirk are just so right for each other.
Oh, thank you.
So right for each other. You can tell like you guys really know each other. You know what I mean? Like you have those couples where it's like they don't have to actually verbally speak to each other. They can just kind of give them each other those looks, and you know what time it is. I can see that with you and Kirk. I can totally see that with you and Kirk. Because when we were at the Teas and Quotes, he was like, yeah, I'm fine. Talk to her, about the email. With I was like, oh, he's funny. I was like, he's so funny. I could just imagine, what your household is like. Like, I think even one of my favorite parts was when I forget what you guys were talking about, right before you were about to do the video, and he was like, well, you can't be getting mad at me, and when you get mad at me at work, you can't be bringing that home. Home, 'cause when it's time to cuddle, it's time to cuddle. I love that part. I just love that, and I was like, yeah, I like that. And we need more examples like that of women and men interacting, from a matrimonial standpoint, but even showing how couples can work together.
Yeah, because I think it's something that there's after doing the show and just being out in the streets all the time and just talking to fans and stuff, I ran into so many husband and wives that work together and how we've inspired them. And I'm like,
Mhm.
such a lane for that. And they were like, we've had our ups and downs. We watched the show and it helped us get back on the good page, and just being able to watch somebody else go through what we go through, which was a blessing because a lot of people go through different situations, whether they're working together. It's a lot of couples who was like, we was on the verge of breaking up and y'all just made us realize how much we need to stick in there and hold each other down. And a lot of guys would say to Kirk, man, you a a real dude. You hold your girl down, man. I was about to give up on my relationship, and I said, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay with my girl. We gonna make this work, and that's what I'm talking about as far as when it comes to black love and relationships and being able to touch people like that. It's important. And to me, I say a critic don't know nothing about me and don't know nothing about my man, and the judge if me and him are good for each other or not, because 13 years of marriage already speaks for itself.
Oh, okay. What more again? That's over a decade.
Exactly.
Over a decade.
And it's not easy. You know, it's not an easy thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't care what they got to say.
Okay, because we all know it's not like that in entertainment. So, how did you get started in the music industry?
You know, I started off in a 3-girl rap group called the Capers, and we were just some little preteens going in our teenage years, just loving to jump around and rap and dance and just, girl, it started off as a hobby, and as we kind of started getting into it and bouncing around and doing different things, we had come to realize, hey, you know, we can be a group and we can make this happen. And I initially started in the group, and Kirk actually was the one who signed us as a group back in the day. And then after being in the group for a while, we dropped a little album and stuff and started going our separate directions. I became a solo artist, and there it is. That's how it started.
Okay, cool. Now, what was the deciding factor in joining Love and Hip Hop?
I just felt like, well, I mean, ultimately it was, you know, of course, their decision, but me just kind of, you know, going and speaking to them. I had been talking to a bunch of different people, had been coming at me about reality shows, and when that one came about, I was like, you know, this is so similar to, you know, me. It's like I'm a female who's actually in hip hop, and, you know, they didn't know that I was married. It was a really, really good thing, because that was something that hadn't really been shown a lot in the world of hip hop, and that was one thing that I felt like I wanted to be able to put out there, and that's one reason why I wanted to do the show, just to be able to show that the love for the music, the love for my relationship, and you know, it just kind of went with me. Love and hip hop and Rasheeda kind of go together.
Right. Georgia Peach. Georgia Peach. Now, your relationship was even the inspiration for the last single that you dropped.
You talking about Legs to the Moon?
The one about Mariam.
Oh, girl, you already know that, honey. Look. It was. You know, I just had to put it out there. You know, don't just do nothing for free, and don't do nothing half-ass, baby. Put it on the so that he want to marry you now. It's your decision if you want his ass or not.
Right. So it was just like really, really refreshing. Like I said, because we were able to, with you being on the show, everyone was able to see the background and how it comes to the forefront, and then again how you take this inspiration and put that into what you love. It's like taking what you love and making it into something even more that you love. And I love that about it. So I was like, oh, that's cool, real cool. So you just mentioned something, so we got to scoop you real quick. So you have another single.
I sure do.
Okay, tell me about that.
It's called Legs to the Moon, and it features my girl Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And it's just basically like self-explanatory, to be honest. Like, he ain't only going to put the legs up there, he's going to put them up to the moon, work it, do what you need to do, handle your business, and I'm damn sure going to handle mine.
Right. Why is there so much sex on this show?
Well, I mean, that's, you know, a lot that goes on in the world of heaven. There's nothing wrong with that. So there's millions and millions and millions of people who have it, and you know, it can make your day go better, you know, and make your life right if you're getting the right thing.
Okay, so could we expect some of your secrets, your secret techniques, I should say, to be revealed? Where's my English today? Revealed in this new single?
It's definitely some really cute and sexy, little jazz that I throw. And on top of that, I'll be coming with more music, a song called Hit From the Back, another sexy one. See, that's
here you go again with the sex.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You found the right one when you got Candy. You found the right one with Candy. Okay, the right one, y'all, and the sex. Okay, so now what would you say to a young female that wants to get into hip hop right now? What advice would you give her?
If you want it for what you know, the fame and the money and all the good stuff, you know, but you don't want to work hard, then don't waste your time.
Uh-huh.
Not worth it. I definitely would say, you know, come in the game trying to be an original, not being a knockoff of somebody else. We already got who we got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're always looking for fresh and new. I would say develop a good team because you can't be successful alone. Um, I definitely would also say, like, it's about understanding to not be, how can I say this? Understanding to be the type of person who can take criticism because a lot of it is going to come and be able to take it and learn from it so that you can develop and be exactly what you need to be, but keeping in mind that, you know, doing you and being you is utmost important. A lot of doors close in your face. A lot of people say a lot of things, and I always tell people everybody's not built for everything that comes along with the business. You might love music, but you might not be able to take everything that comes along with trying to put yourself out there. And it's really difficult, so you need to take your time and be focused and make sure this is something that you really want to do.
All right. Take your time. Well, I'm your host, Queen Everlena, and that was QED.